Recently, I looked at my picture from about 7 years ago and I was surprised at how young I looked. But what is funny is that back then, 7 years ago, I thought I was old. So I spent time thinking about what I should have done, where I should have been, what I ought to be doing. And this is one thing that is true. One of the greatest frustration that you will face as you age comes from the feeling of not meeting up with the timeline that you had for your life when you were younger. And that is when your expectations don't match with your current reality. For instance, you thought that you'll be married by now, in your 30s, but you're going on 40 and you're still not married, you're still single. Or you thought that you'll be happy by now, but you're still very, very unhappy. I thought that I would be a millionaire by 29, but at 29, I was still trying to feed myself and pay my rent. And sometimes, even when you meet your expectations, you start to compare, such that you're married before 30 as you expected, but now you wish that your marriage is as lovely as your friend's marriage. Or you are a millionaire in your 20s, but you're still unhappy because you're trying to compare yourself with someone else. There's a story of an artist who only started painting in his late 20s, but he was acutely depressed and frustrated because he felt like things were not working out for him. So he moved from place to place, he changed job, all in search for purpose, for meaning for his life. He was poor, he was dependent on his brother for financial support. And his dependence on his brother for financial support weighed very heavily on his self-esteem. He thought that he had nothing to offer the world. And he felt like other people were building careers while he was just, struggling to even believe in himself. So he began to paint obsessively because of that. Not because he enjoyed the joy that comes from painting or the recognition, but that was a way for him to survive his own negative thoughts. So when he was 37 years old, he thought that his life was a failure, that his artwork was useless. So one day he took a gun, put it to his chest, and just pulled the trigger. He killed himself. That artist was Vincent van Gogh. I don't know how much you know about art, but Vincent van Gogh is now among the most influential, the most famous figure in the history of Western art. In 2022, one of his paintings sold for $177 million. But when he was alive, he thought that his life was a failure. He thought his artwork was useless. Sometimes you don't really know what you have because you're so concerned about your age, where you should have been by now, your body changing, that you completely neglect what you had.